Hey everybody, and happy Saturday. So I do want to mention a couple things today. So I do have an update for you guys. So the booster pack will be out this Wednesday. That is amazing. I can't wait. I can't wait for you guys to get it. So the booster pack again will have 15 cards, enough for you guys to play an actual game with somebody. If you buy multiple, obviously you can play. Give your friend a pack and then you a pack, and you guys can battle against each other. So that's that. The next thing I want to talk about is starter decks. So with the starter deck, what I've got going on with the actual starter deck is there's only going to be one starter deck, all right, instead of two. So when I was doing the second starter deck, I realized that with both starter decks, because they both have like 40 cards in them, that's almost the entire game. It's defeating the whole purpose of the booster packs, and that's defeating the purpose of why this game is called a TCG and why we're the TCG community. You know, we want to trade our cards, and we want to try to collect the cards and get all 105 cards. So there's only going to be one starter deck. But because I've only knocked it down to one starter deck, I'm going to give you 45 cards. And the price is going to still stay $9.99. And the Nightmare cards from starter deck 2 is just going to go right into starter deck 1. So you're going to get all those awesome cards as well. I've also added, I think, 3 or 4 more cards to the thing. I've had to manipulate a little bit of stuff, but it's 45 cards for you guys. You'll get all the stuff that you were supposed to get. Plus, it's $9.99. Hopefully, that's not too bothersome. I think it's just kind of unfair for a starter deck or for 2 starter decks, just because of the fact that you're getting like every single card if you get just the starter decks. It defeats the whole purpose of booster packs. I love booster packs. All right. Last thing I want to talk about is subs. I've got 200 subs. That's awesome. So I definitely want to thank you guys for that. That's amazing. This is huge because I couldn't have done it without you guys, and I love what I do, and I hope you guys enjoy what I've been doing. So other than that, today's the battle video. So I want to show you guys a really quick battle. Again, this is pretty much a how-to kind of play in a way of how you can kind of do some different stuns and stuff like that, and how you can make the game a little bit fun with combos, and give you guys a look at some of the other cards that are in the game. So that being said, this side over here, we're going to get these 5 cards. And these 5 cards, I'm just going to go through them. So we've got Scrawler. We've got Mirage. We have Blue Thunder, which is an awesome player card. Lizardon. And Animex. Now, if you noticed, I just threw out 5. Alright, so this is just one match. I'm not going to go through an entire game. Though they are fast-paced games, I don't want to spend all you guys' day just going through an entire game. I want you guys to actually play it instead of just watching me play. But if you guys like me playing or doing these battle videos, please let me know in the comments, and I might do more here in the future. Anyways, on this side's corner, we have these cards. We have Crystal Phoenix, which is an awesome card. Tantrum. Oh, not So Happy Bee was going to be the Nightmare for this. And then we have All You Can Eat. And then Happy Bee, this is what is going to turn into Not So Happy Bee if we can get that and pull that off. And then we've got RX Airship. So, that being said, without further ado, let's get into the battle. So, the very first thing you want to do is obviously you want to roll to see who goes first. So, we rolled a 2. This is kind of on an angle so you guys can see the cards a little bit better. It's better to use my webcam than an actual camera to film this because the audio is horrible on my webcam. So, this side's got a 2. And then this side is going to roll a 6. So this side's going to go first. So this side's going to want to play more defensive while this one plays more offensive. So for my offensive side, what you want to do is you play this upside down. And then my defensive side, we're going to play this upside down. And then what we do is we count to 3, and then we both flip it over. So 3. It was very quickly. So we've got Lizardon here. And we've got RX Airship here. So RX Airship has 8 life, and Lizardon has 4. So Lizardon's got Furnace Bite. Don't worry about the small text because that doesn't apply for this situation. But do know that this has a strength against sci-fi, which RX Airship is sci-fi. So what's going to happen is his Furnace Bite is going to go from doing 3 attack to doing 6 attack. So it's going to double up. There is no minusing, no dividing. There is no rounding up or down. It's just the attack is always going to be doubled against something that it's stronger against. All right? There is no dividing or minusing. I think some of you guys are kind of getting confused with that. This weakness right over here is just a reference because it's going to show on like, for example, right here it says that it's weak against fantasy. Well, the fantasy card's going to have strength of action. So anyways, it's always going to be doubled. All right. So it's going to do 6 damage to RX Airship. RX Airship's going to go from 8 life to 2 life now. I'm going to use this. So it's got 2 life. And then it's going to do Cruiser Missile. All right, you know what? We'll do Smoke Screen, or Smoke Missile. Smoke Missile has a stun debuff. So my Lizardon is now stunned. I have to roll out of the stun. So that does 4. I have a 4 now. So I need at least an odd number to roll out of stun. Now stun means I lose my turn. So the effect is placed after I roll. All right. So because I did not roll an odd number, my Lizardon is stunned. So I do not get to go. Now Cruiser Missile. Cruiser Missile is going to do 3 to Lizardon. And that's going to take that 4 down to 1 life. Alrighty. Now, I have to roll out of stun again. Or at least attempt to. See what happens. Alright, I rolled a 2. So I do not get to roll out of this. And I do not get to attack again. So he's going to do Cruiser Missile again and kill Lizardon. Lizardon is now discarded. See how the debuffs can really... Alright, so Blue Thunder has a really cool Dream Power. What it does is because Lizardon was action card, so Full Moon, Blue Thunder gains +4 life over max life if last card you played was an action dream. So this 6 right here is going to turn into 10. So we're going to use these 2 dice to indicate that. So it now has 10 life. So I get to play first. Wolf Bite to RX Airship, and that kills RX Airship. Pretty fancy. Pretty fancy stuff. Alrighty. Next, I'm going to play Happy Bee. And Happy Bee, like I said, it's got a pretty awesome Nightmare. So Happy Bee says for the Nightmare ability, Not So Happy Bee. Discard Happy Bee and 1 Comedy Dream from your hand. So I do have All You Can Eat, which is a Comedy Dream. I'm going to discard both of these cards to turn it into its Nightmare form. Not So Happy Bee. Boom, 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 boom. Alrighty. So Not So Happy Bee has Laser Cannon Blast, which does 8 damage. And that'll take down Blue Thunder to 2 life. That's pretty powerful stuff. But I have to roll 1 die. If odd, Not So Happy Bee receives 4 damage. So let's hope it's an even. Oh, excuse me. So it is an even. It's a 4. So no damage to Not So Happy Bee. Blue Thunder is going to attack with Wolf Bite, doing 4 damage to Not So Happy Bee, taking him down to 6 life. So we'll use this. At 6 life now. Next we're going to do Laser Cannon Blast to him again, doing an additional 8 damage, and the 8 damage right here is going to kill Blue Thunder, knocking him out and putting him in the discard pile. Then we are going to play, we'll do Mirage. Mirage is pretty cool. So, Mirage has 7 life and has an attack called the Darkness. So, Darkness is going to do 3 damage to Not So Happy Bee. And this is going to knock him down to 3 life. And then it's going to do Laser Cannon Blast, which, again, we get to roll again, and it's a 6. Somehow he keeps rolling evens, which are good. So he's still in play, and that kills Mirage. Whew. It's going to be a sweep here. Let's see, what is he? He's comedy. Alright, let's play Animex. Animex is strong against comedy, even though it's going to kill him anyways. Animex has Mecha Assault, which is great. So that's going to kill Not So Happy Bee. Not So Happy Bee is discarded. And we'll put in Crystal Phoenix. Crystal Phoenix has an amazing Dream Power. And what this Dream Power does is, it's called Gem Rebirth. When Crystal Phoenix is defeated, place it back into your hand, fully healed, instead of the discard pile. It can only be used once. So that's very important to know. So, Crystal Phoenix is going to use Fallen Rain, which does 2 damage to Animex, knocking him from 9 life to 7 life. And we'll put that there, 7. And then this is going to do Mecha Assault. Mecha Assault's going to attack him for 3 damage. That's going to knock him down to 2 life. And again, Fallen Rain to him, doing another 2 life or 2 damage, bringing him down to 5. And then Mecha Assault doing 3, going to take him down. And instead of putting him in the discard pile, we're going to put him right back into this hand. And I'm going to play Tantrum, which will actually help in this situation here. Tantrum has Chainsaw Fury, and it does 5 damage, but underneath it says Tantrum does do 2 damage to itself when using this attack. So we're going to do Chainsaw Fury. That's going to kill Animex, which is great. He's dead. But he's going to do 2 damage to himself, so it's going to take his 7 life down to 5 life. And then last on this side, we have Scrawler. Scrawler has Lockjaw, and this attack gains 1 life up to max life after each time you use Lockjaw. So he has 2 damage and then 4 life. So we're going to do Lockjaw, which does 2. Knock him down to 3 life. There's nothing we can really do here, unfortunately, for poor old Scrawler. But Tantrum's going to go ahead and do 5 damage to Scrawler, which will kill Scrawler. And this side reigns victorious, leaving Tantrum and Crystal Phoenix. Now, this game can vary up pretty much. So the variety in this game, which is weird. All right, so this is actually the second time I've shot this video and shot this battle, and this side lost, even with Crystal Phoenix and Not So Happy Bee. This side actually lost. So it's so crazy how different, the dice rolls and how differently you play the actual game, per card and per attack. It can really, mix things up. So that's something that's really big. Even though I did have, Not So Happy Bee as a nightmare, I did have a really good player card on this side, and that could have helped me, and which helped me the last battle. But anyways, this is a great game. It's a lot of fun. I've been doing a lot of playing with my cousin. This has been a lot of fun playing. I cannot wait to get into your guys' hands. The artwork looks amazing. I love the artwork. It really makes this game stand out. So other than that, hopefully you guys have a great rest of the weekend. Thank you again for the 200 subs. I hope you guys don't mind the starter deck only being 1 starter deck. And also, promo cards, I'm loving the ideas. I can't wait to see what else you guys have. And that's pretty much all I got, really, so far. So let me know what you guys think about the starter decks. Let me know if you guys are excited about the promo packs on the booster packs on Wednesday. And let me know what you guys think about the battle in the comment section down below. Other than that, you guys have a great weekend, and thanks for watching.